Continental Congress, Unit 2, Lesson 3C. After the Boston Tea Party, Parliament closed Boston Harbor and took freedoms away from colonists in Massachusetts. The British also sent more troops to the colonies. As a result, more riots broke out and people were not paying taxes. The colonists wanted to be heard and felt no one was speaking up for them. Leaders in the colonies gathered in Philadelphia in September 1774 to talk about what to do next. This meeting came to be called the First Continental Congress. A congress is a formal meeting of representatives. Delegates, or people sent to represent others, were sent to help make the rules. The representatives called for all 13 colonies to boycott or refuse to buy or use British goods. They also sent a letter to the British king explaining why they were angry. The revolution begins. Colonies prepared their militias, or volunteer armies, for attack. In April 1775, British troops marched into Lexington, Massachusetts, looking for anything that could be used in war so they could destroy it. 3 Sons of Liberty, Paul Revere was one of them, rode all night to warn colonists that the British soldiers were coming. Colonial soldiers were ready. The next morning, fighting broke out between British soldiers and American colonists. Suddenly, a shot rang out. Neither side said they fired the shot. After that, more shots were fired. That first shot is known as the shot heard round the world and has become a symbol for the American Revolution. This was the first battle of the American Revolution. A revolution is a sudden, complete change of government. The American Revolution was also called the War for Independence. In May, members of what is known as the Second Continental Congress met and voted to raise a Continental Army. Members of Continental Congress chose a landowner from Virginia named George Washington to lead the Continental Army. A year later, on July 4, 1776, the Second Continental Congress approved the Declaration of Independence. This document listed the colonists' right as citizens and their reasons for wanting freedom from Britain. Thomas Jefferson of Virginia was one of the writers of the first draft of the Declaration. The Declaration of Independence is one of the most important documents in American history. It expresses one of the most important principles of American democracy, equality for all people. Its most famous statement is, "All men are created equal."